on his opening points.
Westbrook sets up Durant, who rocks back and misses everything long, but talking about offensive rebounding, Your Honor, Exhibit A.
Well, you talk how Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook spreads the floor for the Thunder. That allows one-on-one rebounding. That time, Serge was in the right place at the right time.
Steven Adams is a step two for Duke University.
And we won't see a whole lot of shots from him tonight. But boy, he got a nice little step on Steve, was able to knock it down.
PJ Tucker gives Durant a physical specimen. Last year, I remember Scott Brooks saying that he's built like a linebacker and sometimes he plays like one. Here's Markieff Morris, the former Kansas Jayhawk. Jab, steps, and scores over Ibaka.
All 16, let me say that, of his points in the paint.
On the pick and pop, Ibaka elects to drive, spin, and score.
And that's the kind of play you want to see for right hand.
The other night, you talked about Steven Adams' game at Minnesota. He had a season-high scoring 16 points for him.
That's right, that's smart. And that's what I did as a player myself, a rebounder. You know,
Dragic is out. Now you've got Eric Bledsoe at point guard. He moves from 41 points against Oklahoma City, and the Suns win at their place in early March last season. So
for those shots, and they're attacking the rack, they're getting in the paint, and when they're not getting there and finishing, they're getting fouls.
Markieff Morris has to lead. Durant was 5 of 5 at the stripe the other night. Going straight games. Had 7 men in double figures scoring on Friday night, but they allowed 28 points off of turnovers. And here's a pair for Ibaka off that denied. Green denied by Robertson, but then Westbrook can't flag down the rebound. Durant chases Tucker out of the paint. Green, the quick trigger, up and in for 3. Gerald Green, low guy, and 5 games prior to Detroit, shooting 48% and 40% beyond the arc. Ibaka, when he gets into a rhythm.
And Serge on that play, same results. Back-to-back buckets by Serge.
Long lob from Bledsoe, too long, and in a crowd, Durant scores.
You know, Kevin Durant was out shooting.
Lost at home on Friday to Detroit.
How about the Thunder? 54 points against the T-Wolves.
Bledsoe inside, scores.
Contact. He's a very physical guard. Goes into the body of Adams and gets the and one. Was on time, on target, and he got fouled going to the rim.
Thunder is in the free throw bonus the rest of the first quarter. Westbrook and less outside. He is averaging 3 fewer three-point shots a game 3 times, and so you don't get called for the defensive 3-second violation, and Adams rewarded for his effort with the rebound. Westbrook with the hesitation move and a blocking foul and one. Bledsoe 7 boards. Reggie Jackson checks in as Durant makes his rest. 5 of 5 at the line. He has 4 assists already, and this game is only 6 minutes old.
Green lines up a 3-point. You've got to find him right away.
When we get to the next break to see whether that was a 3-point basket or a 2-point basket, they've already, I'm sure, got.
But right now the offense is solid for the Thunder, and it's being spearheaded by this young man right here. We get to the free throw line, and they're knocking down shots right now.
Westbrook 81% at the stripe. Plumlee screens for Thomas. Anthony Tolliver is one of these guys who is taken to firing up volume 3-pointers. Plumlee snatches that hook shot.
That was off dribble penetration, so you got help coming over. That time no one covered Steven Adams, man. You got a straight line on that offensive rebound.
From the elbow off the screen by Adams, Westbrook scores again.
Right over the top. He did just that.
Archie Goodwin off the bench has that swatted. Tolliver checked and stripped by Morrow, his former teammate with the Golden State Warriors. Westbrook attacking and backing Isaiah.
Russell Westbrook's just on fire. That's 14 points, folks, in this quarter.
What an example of his emerging defense. Morrow's is Alex play the anything you can do game. I'm in Isaiah Thomas. Hit Oklahoma City when it was in Sacramento. Pass was deflected. Wouldn't have been a backcourt violation had Westbrook not gathered. Jackson run off the free throw line. He's short with the runner. Puts it back up. Morris off the heel of the iron. 1 and done. Jackson the rebound.
A lot of good things happening out here for the Thunder.
Reggie squares up and scores.
And that's just one of them. Perfect.
Thomas denied an alley by Collison inside. That'll be an and one from Mark.
We get back in defense and we defend and we make sure to limit them to one shot. It's definitely going to be a big challenge for us tonight.
8 gets the foul on Durant, and that's 9 fouls called against Phoenix here in the first 9 minutes.
I mean, that's the Kevin Durant rule, but we're in the bonus. He did the swing, and so he was given 2 free throws.
Durant has his lead now 13. Thunder scored 39 points, season high for any quarter in the first at Minnesota on Friday. On the drive and kick, Marcus Morris outside for 3. Just returned on Friday against Detroit. Here is offline. Durant with the rebound.
That's good one-on-one defense as Thomas tried to take, believe it or not, Kevin Durant gets to the basket all the way from outside, right, and then easy 2 to the basket and slam.
Thomas attacking Jackson. He's short, but here on the follow is Warren. Jackson. Marcus Morris blocked. Marcus Morris blocked. Phoenix gets back with numbers. Durant waits for Perkins to set the screen and then fires into Collison on a dart.
And Kevin Durant showed patience that whole time. He saw that developing, saw that Nick Collison's man, Marquise Morris, is on the floor on the other end as Thomas lays it up.
Reggie using the screen from Collison. He's going to pull back and he's going to score. As the buzzer sounds, Jackson, Morrow, Durant, Perkins, and Collison starting the second. Anthony Morrow from the corner for 3.
And Kevin Durant decided the defense and got a draw and kick.
Archie Goodwin is fouled, and that is a goaltending violation. Perkins with his 4th rebound sets the screen. Collison, chance to run into the paint. 2 defenders stuck with Perkins. Perkins shuts down Marcus Morris, who then spins on Jackson. He's met at the rim by Perkins and scores. Morrow has scored double figures the last couple of games after going in single digits for 5 straight. And you have a Thunder if you buy $35 worth of merchandise in the Thunder shop at Chesapeake Arena or at Leadership Square. MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the... Has that ball snatched away, but then Jackson takes it. Morrow gonna leave it for KD.
That would have put him in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference.
Would have put him in the top 4. Durant working on Marcus Morris, goes side of the lane and scores for Phoenix. Had combined to shoot 3 out of 8. You add Isaiah Thomas into that. It's 4 out of 12. Perkins makes a strong move and scores over Plumlee.
Points, and they're down 21 because they haven't gotten to the free throw line. Thunder have done a good job of just not letting them back in this game as Beto makes the first. That averages about 106 points a game with just 34 here.
Good help defense by Adams, but then he gets back a little bit to Morris and missed him badly. Westbrook in transition is short, and another offensive rebound for him. Here Adams. That's the deep feed and throws the snapshot. A 500 season would get you the 8th seed in the Western Conference. Westbrook outside, got it for 3. And the Thunder
3-point lead off of shots like that, where you have trouble getting the ball and you have to call timeout. You draw up the right play. That makes coaches happy.
Jackson checking Gerald Green, who's rocking back. Jackson attacks and he's blocked underneath. Adams recovers. Westbrook trailing.
And the activity. I love the activity of the Thunder hands, retrieving all of those loose balls.
Westbrook put his head down as if he were going to drive. Instead, Westbrook is already
just between timeouts or free throws. He seems to be showing every part of his game.
Play at Minnesota. Not played Toombs is doing that.
Just good job. You know, he read the play, poked it away. Right idea.
Westbrook, man, beats Thomas, beats.
Was focused and finished.
22 points in 13.
Extreme efficiency.
It's video game efficiency.
Well, he's fun to watch, and players are making the right decisions with the basketball here in this first half.
Durant over the last 3 games against Cleveland, and then he finished the last 2 minutes of the game. He scored the Thunder's last 8 points, but his last 3 games he's totaled 9.
And the last couple of drives, they've been very successful in getting in there. But the problem is just bailing them out on those easy little ticky-tack calls.
Well, the reason they do is predicated on being able to penetrate. And again, Goran Dragic out with a back injury tonight, not able to go. Hey, you know, if you don't like roast beef, go back to Pasadena, where Perkins is from, or Beaumont, Texas. They'll fix you up with some possum, some muskrat. And Russell Westbrook will fix you up. A nice job by Adams to stay off his back.
And because obviously they're in the bonus as well, so smart foul. Smart, no call.
Bledsoe pulls up the score. Bledsoe attacking and scoring on the reverse. Very disappointed to see his other 4 teammates barely to midcourt. Off the screen by Adams. Durant gets all the way to the rim and equals the Thunder's that we've seen this out of Big Blue. Bledsoe blocked at the rim by Durant. Kind of step back and do some specialty math. Durant and Westbrook combined 42 points. The rest of the team 28 points, but on 12 of 20 from both Durant and Adams. Also shooting 7 of 14. Gerald Green for 3. That's his 3rd trip.
By Gerald Green, who's their top 3-point shooter on the team, got a wide open look.
Durant wide open for 3 as Tucker left him alone.
Tucker and Gerald Green, as Adams makes the first of 2.
Adams has been working at the stripe. Westbrook had 14 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second. P.J. Tucker outside for 3. He knocks it down. Durant. P.J. Tucker is a guy that last year set a career high in scoring, took 191 threes. Durant, just like Westbrook. Jeff Hornacek just looked at P.J. Tucker and said, hey, you're going.
And basically used it against Bledsoe on the play. He got fouled.
Thunder turned the ball over just 7 times. Third, check that, his 4th game, where he's taken double-digit free throws on the glass, in addition to plus 25 on the scoreboard. This time, Bledsoe was swatted away. And the Thunder has had 15 offensive rebounds in 3 of the last 4 games, 15 or more. So, but that's a function of Westbrook and Durant creating so much. A couple minutes and change have missed 4 consecutive shots from the floor. And once again, the shot clock getting deep as Marcus Morris this time scores.
Showing his all-around skills.
You know, the Thunder, Michael, back to your point, your players. The Thunder has got the tightest scoring differential in the league. Only 0.4 of a point separate. 30%, 6 of 20 in the second quarter. Turnover here and a 2-on-1, and Perry Jones going to let Eric Bledsoe run right by him. Extended possession here with a reset of the 24-second clock. Isaiah Thomas shooting 2. Has played 25 minutes tonight. One would suspect that if 4-point lead with another free throw here from Morrow, we might have seen the last of Durant and
guard. I mean, he'll get down and help out the bigs. They always appreciate that when guards get those long rebounds and then giving it back to him in transition.
Adams off the Germans in the game. Perked over the last 9 games, averaging 7 rebounds. That's where he is right now. Shavlik Randolph. Phoenix has only scored 16 in the quarter. Jackson stumbling in the lane, and he's stripped. 31 free throws for Oklahoma City. See 3 off the season high. Brian Davis, Michael Cage, Leslie McCaslin, Archie Goodwin scored. Morrow having trouble getting the shot. Suns able to hang on to the basketball. Shot clock didn't reset. Isaiah Thomas at the free throw line. And Randolph with the offensive rebound. He can't finish, but then Titus, he was averaging a double-double. He's really become the engine there. And another turnover off of a long telegraphed pass. And the Suns, since halftime, though, the Thunder has turned the ball over 7 times. 13 turns since the start of the second quarter. Perry Jones fouled and one.
Yeah, that's a big.
And finishes the three-point play.
He was there. Come on, this is his debut. Don't make the man wait.
He's going to get 7 minutes. Ish Smith, who played 70 games last year for the Suns, gets his own back, and then teams out we've come to know and love. But to the guys on the floor in the gray shirts, he's just another rookie. He can wait. Sadler Randolph, that's an and one. Is short. Goodwin's going to run. Gary giving chase and giving a bump to Ennis, but Ennis scores. And just as a fan left you salivating about the potential that exists. Smith draws the defense to him and sets up Perkins inside. Jones got his hand on that pass. Warren outside. Deep 2. Over the top. Jones gathers and scores. Sadler Randolph at the free throw line. I was correct about that, by the way. In the Thunder's 11 home games, will make a little more noise when he scores his first NBA basket. Randolph blocked by Perkins. Man, how about this? McGarry with his second rebound. Smith scooping and scoring. It's Smith. Played 70 play. I love what Kevin said this week. You know, he just works on his game. People were working my craft, and all that stuff falls out the way that it will. And you know, maybe one of these days, people will be talking about Kevin Durant in the same breath as a guy like Kobe Bryant. I guess they actually are already, but I'm talking trailing only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone, career scoring, and what a career it has been for Kobe Bryant. There is Mitch McGarry's first NBA basket.
He really jumped very high. He put it in the bucket.
Talking about Kobe moving past Jordan. Reminds me of something Gerald Green said about his coach, Jeff Hornacek. You know, Hornacek had some real good years in his 14 years in the NBA, and he was on some teams that were championship caliber, like the Phoenix Suns back.
But Jordan had 6 of them.
Cleveland Cavaliers, coached by Lenny Wilkens. That would have been a team. Okay, so let's talk about it the other way.
That's so positive with his teammates, and you know he's very always patting people and talking to people, putting you all up there.
Gotta like that. A kindred spirit. He almost got his reward, but he's stripped by Randolph as he goes up. And McGarry has the honors as the 61st rebound of the night. Establishes a new Thunder record, and it results in a transition 3 from yet again tonight. As we saw in Minnesota on Friday, the Thunder's bench has opponent's neck.
You love that. We talked about finishing games. Amo gets inside for a...
But yeah, and this is how